I was looking at somebody to give me a script that I could do, and COVID was giving us very limited opportunities to go out and shoot outdoors. And suddenly Dhoka came, and it was everything that I wanted to do within the safety of an enclosed sort of a shooting atmosphere.
Yeah.
Hi, this is R. Madhavan, and you're watching me on PeepingMoon.com.
Hello everyone, welcome to PeepingMoon.com. I'm Rashita, Sahni, and today I'm chatting with the very talented R. Madhavan, who's all set to impress us all with Dhoka Round the Corner. Hi Madhavan, how have you been?
I have been excited because now I'm finally on a set where I'm hearing sound and music and song and Bapida's song. So it feels like I'm back in the industry the way I knew it after doing all these serious subjects.
I know. It feels so good. I was just inside watching a little bit of the song that you were shooting for. How was it?
Believe it or not, I'm shooting a song after almost 10 years. I'm really ashamed to say it, but actually I'm shooting a song after 10 years. I shot one montage song in Vikram Veda, which was about 7 years ago. But apart from that, I haven't shot a song or I haven't been on a set. So it feels really good. It feels like I'm back into the film industry sort of a movie. And this film has some really close friends of mine and very talented people. I have Khushalii Kumar, I have Apar Shakti Khurana, I have Khushalii, who doesn't look like she's debuting at all. In today's world, it's amazing to see how talented they are when they put in their first step, and she's definitely a talent to watch out for. So I'm feeling all excited, a little thrilled, and I think my wife and my family are a little happy that, oh, finally you're doing a movie now. I was just actually talking to the director, Khushalii Kumar, and he told me a little about the story and what the film is about. But when I watched the promo, the first thing that came to my mind is, wow, how intriguing. Not a lot of times do you watch a 30-second promo and feel that way. It is very well cut also. How do you feel about it and, your character overall? Khushalii Kumar is a fantastic storyteller and is a great filmmaker. And he's, like I said, I was intrigued by, like you said, I was also intrigued by the 30-second trailer. The problem with Dhoka is that if I say anything about it, it's a hint.
Yeah.
And this is a thriller. This is a twist in a minute kind of trailer, right? A thriller story. So I'm very careful about what I should say. All I will tell you is that I'm playing the husband of Khushalii, who are in the middle of a marriage tiff as usual. After a few years of marriage, you're already into it. And his beloved wife, suddenly, he finds out, much to his horror, has been taken hostage in her own apartment by a terrorist. And what does this man do? How does his husband handle a situation like that and tries to safeguard his wife and try to rescue her? Does that happen or not? That's the story.
Fantastic. Looking forward to watching it. But as you mentioned, Khushalii doesn't look like someone who's debuting. A lot of times actors or directors who are working with a newcomer say that there is an added responsibility because you have a new person on set. Did you feel that way?
No, not at all. I think she had rehearsed and got into character for so long that all we had to do is just make sure that we are stepping up and doing what is expected of us. And it's a great relief for me because after having just directed Rocketry, produced it and written it and everything, for me to just come on the set and be an actor was a great luxury. And not having to worry about all the others because they were all so competing themselves.
Congratulations on Rocketry on that note. It is a brilliant film and we are of course not going to talk about it today. But Madhavan, there is this effortless credibility that your name follows now. Whenever we hear as journalists or as audience members also that you are in a film, we know it's going to be good or it's going to have some impact. How do you take it as? Has that ever put on any extra pressure or does that come as reassurance?
No, I don't think it puts pressure. It just validates the way I select my scripts. When you say something like this, because the whole intention is not to just add credibility to my work. The idea is to do something that is new. It's taking me into a territory that I haven't been before. And that everybody involved in the project should have some sort of sincerity and the goal should be the same. So I select projects like that. And therefore, there's a certain amount of quality to it. And I think it feels good that when people like you say that, it just endorses the fact that my process of selection is correct.
How was the process of selecting this one, Dhoka?
It was, so the process of and it's a good question because I was desperate to do something. We were sitting at post-COVID, and then and despite the desperation, one is still looking to do something that is taking you forward as a actor, right? The same criteria apply. So I was looking at somebody to give me a script that I could do, and COVID was giving us very limited opportunities to go out and shoot outdoors. And suddenly Dhoka came, and it was everything that I wanted to do within the safety of an enclosed sort of a shooting atmosphere. At the same time, brilliant actors, and with T-series, you're guaranteed a majestic release, which is a big deal in today's world. They put their might behind every release. So that was a great added advantage. And on top of that all, it was an extraordinarily written script. It had a twist and turn in every moment. And it was beautifully directed by Cookie, who made it effortless. Under these circumstances, Cookie had control over the entire set. I mean, I have to say this is one of the most unique sets I have worked in, is because we're shooting an entire apartment building. The exteriors, the interiors, it's raining, and all of this is indoors. So you have actually got ambulances and vans and things coming in and action happening, and it's in the rain, and all of this is indoors. So it was brilliantly done. And so for me, it was, it was exploring new avenues of how films can be done.
Exactly.
Right. So with controlled crowd and lighting and lightning and rain and action, all done indoors, and making it look like outdoors. Can you imagine? So for me, that was all very exciting.
I'm sure it must have been, and I'm actually looking forward to watching the film. Thank you so much for doing it.
Pleasure.
All the very best for the film.
Thank you so much. You're very kind.
Thank you.